Well, when it comes to Android, there are no shortages of phones to choose from. But what if you just want like an average run-of-the-mill, good phone that at a good value price point that's not going to break the bank? Well, I think I have the phone for you. We're looking at the Motorola Moto G4 Play. This is, I wouldn't even call this a mid-range phone. This is probably a budget phone, but you're getting some mid-range type of performance from it. It's got a 5-inch screen across, meaning for most people, you're going to be able to navigate all with one hand. And on the top, you'll be happy to know there is a headphone jack. We're starting to see a lot of manufacturers go away from the headphone jack, but thankfully with the G4 Play, you still have it. On the bottom, it's a little bit different. It charges through micro USB. Most of the phones coming out here in 2017 are using USB-C, whereas this one still uses micro USB. So if you have those chargers and those cables at home, you're going to be in luck. Now, in terms of performance under the hood, what really impresses me is that this has a great battery, 2,800 milliamps, which means, say you get up, say 6 in the morning, you probably get a full day's worth of the phone use, provided that your screen's not too bright and you're not using too much of your data during the day. But for most people, for a 5-inch phone, that's really, really good. It's also a removable battery, so you can take the back plate off to change the batteries in the event that you want to have an extra one just in case. It also has expandable memory. It comes with 16 gigabytes of internal storage, but it's expandable up to 128 gigabytes with the micro SD card slot on the side. One great thing about this is Google Photos. You can take as many pictures as you want using the 8-megapixel camera on the back or the 5-megapixel camera on the front. That's going to all go onto Google Photos, which is in the cloud, and you're not even going to have to compromise on the image file size. All of that automatically for 2 years you're going to have uploaded into the cloud. Also, what I really like about this phone, and this is why I've always liked Motorola phones or Moto phones for the last couple of years, is the Android. It has a very, very clean interface. Kind of reminds me of the Nexus phones in terms of the stock Android. Very vanilla, no bloatware, none of that stuff that we try to get rid of as soon as you get a new phone. Now, there's an important thing I should note. This phone, the Moto G4 Play, is not waterproof. It is, however, water repellent. It's got a nano coating on the top of the screen, which means it can handle the occasional spill. Maybe you drop your coffee or you a little bit of water on here. It's going to be able to handle that, but don't take this in the shower and don't go swimming with it because you will damage it. And you know, the best thing about this phone has to be the price. It comes in retail, unlocked at $150 US. You're going to be hard-pressed to find another phone at that price point with this kind of performance. Again, if you are looking for a budget-friendly phone that's not going to break the bank, but still give you the performance that you need and deserve, you got to check it out. It's from Moto. It's the G4 Play.